Today's boring business, let's take a look at this 40-year-old landscaping company for sale. What does the company do? This is a well-established commercial and residential lawn care company working on property maintenance, landscape design, and also hardscape solutions. They also offer snow solutions in the winter, given its northern markets. Now for the numbers as listed by the seller. The asking price is $2.6 million. For gross revenue, they do $2.1 million a year in sales. And as mentioned earlier, they take home $800,000 a year in cash flow. Multiples, typical landscaping companies typically trade for 2.5 times. Given this deal has $800,000 STE, it's listed slightly above at 3.3 times, which is right in line. If you go with the SBA route, a potential deal might look something like this. Keep in mind, each lender is different. Make sure to make the adjustments to my left for your own situation. Now for some highlights on the written portion of the listing. The first thing that pops off the page is the longevity of the business. Established way back in 1985, they've been in business for over 40 years and have a well-established brand name in their market. Another item we noted was the assets that are included in the transaction. For $500,000 of estimated equipment. Make sure you get a proper appraisal during diligence on this to make sure that's the true fair market value. Now for some questions that we'd ask during diligence. First up is owner dependence. It's a good sign when they specifically call this out and talk about the owner being willing to work with the new buyer. That being said, they've been there for 4 decades, so there's a lot of customers that know this owner specifically, and the employees know them well. You want to understand what the transition will look like, if that'll cause any complications with customers or employees. The next item is margins and pricing. With 4 decades of contracts, you want to make sure that pricing is kept up with inflation. Additionally, labor costs have spiked and competition has spiked. You want to make sure you understand what the costs are and your current pricing to make sure margins will stay steady going forward to pay off your debt. That's today's review. Follow along for more. Not our listing, but if you want to go after it yourself, here's the listing ID. A reminder, do your own research. You can lose more than 100% of what you put in. This is for informational purposes only.